grade, so if I've seen you out there. Where do we begin? I belong to a group called History Connection, and what we do is bring extremely talented artists to the community so you can kind of appreciate the history behind them. And today we've got a very, very special guest, and his name is Tony Redhouse. Tony is a Grammy-nominated Native American Music Award artist, inspirational speaker. I don't know if you guys watch TV, but he was on Dr. Oz and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So he's a very, very famous guy. We're so lucky that he's here today to share his talents. So before we get started, though, let's go back in time a little bit, because that's what I like to do. So imagine we're going back in time, and there's no more Corona Creek School. It's all gone. It hasn't been built yet. We keep going back. There's no computers. There's no TV. I know, how can we survive without those things? We keep going back and keep going back. And Petaluma's not even established yet. And we keep going. There's no United States of America yet. Do you know who lived here then? So this was their land, and they lived here peacefully, and they lived amongst the animals, and they had some amazing traditions and customs, and you're going to get to see a little bit of that today with Tony Redhouse. And Tony Redhouse is a Navajo. Have you heard of the Navajo? They're one of the largest Native American tribes. Tony's from Arizona. He came all the way from Arizona to see you guys today. So we're extremely proud and happy to be here, and I hope you enjoy the show. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tony Redhouse.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today. How many of you are happy to be alive? How many of you know somebody that you love very much? That had cancer and that passed away. You know, it's so important that we spend time with our loved ones and that we really pay attention, we really listen to them, we really hear what their heart is saying. Because life is so brief, it's so short, and we never know how long our life is going to be. And so I really am glad that each and every one of you are alive, that your heart is beating, that you're able to see, that you're able to hear me, that you're able to be here together, that you're able to be at peace with one another. It's so wonderful to see you here. Thank you very much for having me. I'd like to begin this time, and what I do is I make my drums, some of these drums like this I make, and so I actually have animal skin that I stretch, and then sometimes when I make the drum on a full moon, I will have a vision, and I will paint a vision on the drum. So what I see inside of the skin, I pull it out of the skin, and I paint the images that I see, that I imagine are inside of the skin. And so my drums are very special, the ones that I make with my hands. And I would like to take some time right now to share a dance with you. And I'm going to share a dance called the Eagle Dance. How many of you have seen an eagle before? Have you ever seen it flying way up in the sky? Have you ever noticed how it just kind of just glides effortlessly and it's not flapping away like a sparrow? Huh? It's not trying real hard to get somewhere. It just simply spreads its wings and it lets go and it relaxes and it's able to soar really high. You know what? That's what you want to do with your life. You don't want to be flapping and flapping and flapping and flapping and talking and talking and talking and trying and trying and trying to do things. You want to just let go and have peace in your heart. It's wonderful when we have peace inside of our heart. That's what Native Americans have done for ages, is we would just spend time sitting out in nature, maybe sitting on a rock, watching the eagle go by in the sky, watching the clouds float by, watching the sun setting in all the beautiful orange, red, and purple colors. And so when we become still, and when we begin to just watch all the beauty around us, then we become peaceful inside. And so I'd like to share an eagle dance with you right now. And this dance is a dance that is about an eagle soaring really high in the sky. And you're going to be able to see how the eagle is not trying really hard. It's simply spreading his wings and letting the hot thermals of air and the wind carry him effortlessly. Wouldn't it be nice not to be trying so hard? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice just to let go and to trust that your parents and trust that people are going to take care of you and that people are going to be there for you and that you can depend on people and that things are going to be normal, balanced, and peaceful. And so we want to be able to go to that place and be able to be like the eagle and let go. We don't want to be flapping so much like a sparrow. Have you ever seen the sparrows flapping away in a really strong wind and it just staying in the same place? Huh? And then it gets tired and falls down. No. So this is going to be an eagle dance, and I want you to imagine yourself being that eagle that is soaring way high in the sky, and how nice it would be able to trust, and how nice it would be able to let go, and to be able to soar effortlessly. So this is going to be an eagle dance.
ready to fly. It has to jump out of the nest first.
Boy, what a respectful, nice audience that you are. You know that? You're so well behaved. Who taught you to do that? Your dad? Your teacher? Well, you know what? When I go to a school, and I've gone to many schools, and I've done shows at many schools, and when I see students like this and children that are well behaved, then I know that you have some really good leaders in your school and really good teachers. So I really want to thank the teachers and the staff for really showing you by their example. It's not by the words so much, but it's by watching them live and how they live their life. And that's why all of you are so well behaved. You know that? So I want you to give your teachers a hand right now. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to get some of you children using my drums now. So, hold on. What I'm going to have your teachers do is I'm going to have each of, how many classes do we have here? How many classes? Okay, I'm going to have each teacher choose one student. Now, this is how I want the teacher to choose one student. I don't want the teacher to choose one student because they look real good, or because they sound real good, or because they look like the Kardashians. I want a teacher to choose one student who has been really trying hard. Even if they started out rough and they've had a difficult time, one student that is really just trying hard to do their best, okay? And that's what I want you to do. Choose one student and have them come up to stage here. Bring them up to stage. Noriel to come up. Beautiful. Hey, scoot across the stage. Nice. Okay, now I want you to watch this, children and teachers. I'm going to teach you something about life. Do you know how beautiful it would be if every single child, every single adult, if every single person in this world, if all of our hearts were beating at the same time and we were at peace with one another? And if all the countries, China, Japan, Iraq, Israel, Asia, North America, Canada, Iran, Russia, if all of our hearts were beating with peace in our heart for each other, this is what it would sound like. I want you to think about how it would sound if every little child in every country and every person, every adult, if all of us were all together and we were at peace with one another, you know what? There would be no war. There would be no crime. There would be no abuse. There would be no addiction. There would be no judgment, no discrimination, no prejudice. Everyone would be loving each other equally. This is what it would sound like. So I want you to listen to how beautiful it's going to sound right now when all of the world is healed and every single heartbeat is together. So I want you to watch this. Watch how amazing this is going to be. So I want everybody to follow. Every child, every adult, our hearts would be together and we would be at peace. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now I want you to turn around and face me. Drummers, look at me. Keep your hearts beating. Here your hearts are beating and you're all at peace with one another. Follow me? Good. Da, 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 da. Now, they're going to learn a little Navajo dance. Watch this. and our actions and our behavior and our lifestyle are also in harmony. Now, I'm going to teach you a Navajo chant. So you're going to learn a Navajo song that my dad taught me. So here we go. You're going to do follow the leader. I'm going to sing it once, and then you're going to copy me, okay? You're going to sing it back to me after I'm done, okay? Ready? Here we go. I want you to sing out loud, okay? Yeah, ready? Here we go. Way, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya. Way, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya. Way, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya. Way, hey, ya, way, hey, ya, ho. Way, hey, ya, ho. And here we go. We're going to end it. Ready? Give them a hand. Put the drums down on it. God, thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, give them a hand. Weren't they good? See how wonderful it is when we come together and we are at peace with one another. We can accomplish anything we want, and we don't even have to try hard and flap our wings. We simply let go and we simply create something beautiful, just like we did right now. We didn't practice, we didn't rehearse, we simply were in the moment and we were simply doing what was in our hearts in a beautiful way. Thank you so much for doing that. You're wonderful. I want to give each of those students that came up here a gift. So, Joe, I'm going to give them each a postcard. So we're going to give them postcards today. I think they're probably in my car, but anyway, we're going to get those. They're right in front. So we're going to get you a postcard, and I'll sign it for you, okay? I want to remind you that when you do something in Native American culture, when you are with Native Americans and you do something and you try and you take a risk and you put yourself out there and you do something and you put an effort into it, then we give you something. That's why Native Americans are always giving away, okay? Because they want to honor and they want to respect others that try. We want to reinforce that, okay? So it's a good practice to give to each other. Wouldn't the world be different if we were all giving to each other? Instead of taking, it would be much different. Okay, I'd like to take a moment right now to allow you to relax. And I want to share some meditation with you. This is not going to be boring meditation. It doesn't mean that you're going to go like this. Meditation, what meditation is, before that we try to make up words and everything else and say, this is how you do it, this is where you do it, this is how long you have to do it. Before all of that, all we simply did was we were still long enough to begin to feel. All it takes is that, to take you within yourself and to become still and to begin to feel, who are you? What are you? What do you want to be? What do you dream of? What do you hope for? What do you want in life? That's all it takes to go inside and begin to feel. So I want you to go with me now. I'm going to use music. I'm a recording artist. And I use music to help people to relax. And so I want you to take a moment now, just a few minutes, and I'm going to take you into a little journey. I'm going to use different sound, and I want you simply to float on the sound. I don't want you to try to do anything. Just simply let the sound take you somewhere, and you might begin to travel and go inside and begin to feel how beautiful you are. You may begin to remember, have memories. You may begin to think about special people, special places that really touch you. And so I want you to just be quiet for a moment. Relax. I want you to find a relaxed posture. Find a position that is relaxed. Okay? Get very relaxed. And I want you to close your eyes. Many times we don't close our eyes because we're always looking and expecting. And we want to see things. But when you close your eyes, then you begin to see from your heart. And you begin to feel the truth. When you really close your eyes, when you have a dream, when you close your eyes and you begin to go inside, you begin to feel what the truth is. So I'd like you to relax for a moment. And let's go on a little journey. Here we go. Ready? Close your eyes and see what you imagine. What the sounds make you think of. Okay? It's going to be very easy. Here we go. Thank you. How do you feel? Did anybody go anywhere in your mind outside of this room? Did anybody see anything, feel anything? Where did you go? The teacher, yeah. Hold on, quiet. Hold on a second. Let me retention. Okay. Where did you go?
I was at the beach, walking inland towards mountains, through the forest.
How did you feel?
Relaxed and calm.
Relaxed and calm. Anybody else? Yes, you. What? Okay. How did you feel? Good? Okay. Yes, little boy here. Looking at a waterfall, how'd you feel? Okay, so I took you to a beautiful place using simple sound, and you're able to imagine yourself being in certain places that really allowed you to be peaceful. That's always available to you. You can always use your mind to create a peaceful place. All it takes is simple sound. Now, I want to invite the teachers now. All the teachers to come up here for a moment on stage with me, and we're going to have some fun now. Okay? Give them a hand, come on. Encourage them. Okay, so here we go. Watch this. We're going to be free. We're just going to create in a moment. One day, Spotted Eagle, we're going to tell a story using music without practicing, just simply expressing. One day, Spotted Eagle was walking down. This warrior named Spotted Eagle was walking down the hill, and as he was walking down the hill towards Petaluma, he began to hear a heartbeat, number one. He heard a heartbeat, number one. And that person's heart was healthy. They were strong. They were clear. They were peaceful. And as he walked farther, and he walked through the trees, and he began to hear the wind blowing, he could hear a heartbeat, number two. And their heart also was beating together, and we were at peace with one another. And the world was healed, and we were living at peace. And as we went farther, we began to hear the thunder in the distance. And then we began to hear the rain, and it started to fall, and it was so refreshing and beautiful. And then we walked by a cave and we saw the waterfall. And we felt the drops on our face. And it was cool and beautiful. And then it got really quiet. And we began to hear heartbeat number 3. In heartbeat number 3, this person wanted to sit underneath an oak tree and wanted to just simply meditate. So they went into a meditation. And as they were meditating, they began to go into a dream and had a vision. And they had a vision that they were underwater. And they could hear the echo. They could hear the echo of the waves as they were swimming underwater, and it was so beautiful. But then they got excited because SpongeBob was chasing them. And then they jumped out of the water really quick. And we landed on the beach, and we began to hear all 3 heartbeats together. And we began to meditate again, and to think about how beautiful these experiences were today. But we felt kind of weird about SpongeBob appearing. And we got excited again. And our hearts started beating faster and louder. And we heard the wind start to blow. And we saw the waterfall. And it started to thunder. And we heard the rain. And it got really quiet again. Our hearts were beating softly as we were sleeping. We began to think about what a beautiful day it was, and we heard the stars twinkling at us. And we thanked each other for being at peace with one another. Give them a hand. Thank you so much. I'd like to do a hoop dance very quickly. I don't know if I have time to do a hoop dance. Okay. So I'm going to start doing a hoop dance. Please pay attention. And I think you may have to go, but I would like to just show you a little bit of a hoop dance. I'll be using 30 hoops. Here we go.
Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Thank you for having me in Petaluma. May 25th is Tony Redhouse Day.
You're amazing. Each of you are a very special circle, a very special hoop. All of you together in this school make a beautiful universe. Each circle is different. Each circle is beautiful. You're from different families, different ancestors, different cultures, different experiences, but all of you together make a beautiful world. Thank you so much. I have CDs available if you want my meditation CDs. I've won awards for my music, and thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. Thank you for having me.